Hello, welcome to the section Deep Dive into Culture and Archaeology. Each and every culture and civilization has its own history. Quite often, this history is not clearly known to their people. The word archaeology is derived from two Greek terms, archaeos, which implies ancient, and logia means science or study of. Therefore, originally, archaeology means the study of ancient things. The materials of archaeological study are both the things made and used by people. All the things made by people, including buildings, tools, weapons, ornaments, and pure art, are called artifacts. Most people think archaeologists just dig up the earth and get ancient broken statues, ornaments, etc. But archaeology is much more than just that. It has several branches. Some of the more prominent ones are prehistoric archaeology, historical archaeology, underwater archaeology, ethnoarchaeology, urban archaeology, forensic archaeology, osteology, environmental archaeology, museology, phoeniciology, experimental archaeology, cultural archaeology, and a lot more. What does an archaeologist do? Well, an archaeologist does some of these activities like plan research projects to answer questions and test hypotheses about human activity through environmental data left behind. They also examine the values, customs, and social patterns of different cultures. They use materials like excavation tools, laboratory equipments, statistical and database software, and Geographic Information System (GIS). They observe, categorize, record, interpret, and analyze the data, laboratory samples, and other sources to uncover patterns about human life, culture, and origins. After the analysis, they write reports and give presentations on research finding to the respective organization and public. Now let's talk about some of the well-known bachelor's degree courses related to archaeology. BA in Culture and Archaeology, BA in Ancient Indian History and Archaeology, BA in Ancient Indian History, Culture and Archaeology, and BA in Archaeology. However, students can also opt for honors in undergraduate level in order to pursue a career in archaeology, like BA Honours History, BA Honours Geography, BA Honours Anthropology, BA Honours Sanskrit, BA Honours Geology, and BA Honours in Botany. Majority of the colleges offer this course for 3 years. Some of the core subjects present in the BA and Archaeology curriculum are History, Science in Archaeology, Archaeology, Iconography, Paleography and Epigraphy, Cultural Heritage Management, Archaeological Theory and Research Methodology, Earth Science, Field Archaeology, Practical Work, and many more. Let's talk about the eligibility. In order to take admission, candidates will have to pass grade 12 from a recognized board. Candidates from arts, commerce, as well as science stream can apply for these programs. However, it is advisable to opt for humanities in grade 11 and 12 and opt for subjects such as history, anthropology, and sociology, etc. Build a strong foundation for a career in archaeology. Students who did not opt for humanities and still want to pursue a career in archaeology, it is advisable to check for eligibility as every college has different criteria. India is home to some of the most beautiful historical monuments, as well as planned ancient cities. It has a rich cultural heritage, and that is why demand for archaeologists is higher in India. The great dynasties like the Mughals, the Mauryas, the Sultans, and their historical monuments are engraved in different Indian cities. The Archaeological Survey of India, also known as ASI, is responsible for the archaeological activities that take place within the country and functions to safeguard and restore the historical monuments. The Archaeological Survey of India, also known as ASI, is responsible for the archaeological activities that take place within the country and functions to safeguard and restore the historical monuments. The Archaeological Survey of India has different branches such as excavation, underwater archaeology, museums, prehistory, temple survey, etc., and employs a large number of trained archaeologists, conservators, epigraphists, and scientists for its operation. Let us now have a look at some of the institutes providing bachelors in archaeology. Colleges in India: Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi; Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Baroda; Vasant College for Women, Varanasi; Patna University, Patna; Vishwa Bharati University, West Bengal; Indira Gandhi National Tribal University, Amarkantak. Depending upon the institution, the course can cost anything between 90,000 to 4 lakh rupees. Now, let's look at some of colleges abroad. Just like India, other countries like the USA, UK, Egypt, and others too have ancient cities and historical monuments. Each country has its own archaeological department to look after the archaeological activities like excavation, interpreting objects, etc., that take place within the country and functions to safeguard and restore the historical monuments. Majority of the colleges abroad offer undergraduate courses in archaeology for 3 to 4 years. It falls under a Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science. Regardless of whether one chooses a BA or BSc, the archaeology degree will combine elements of both arts and sciences. Now let us look at some of the top institutes for archaeology found in the world. USA: Harvard University, Stanford University, and Yale University. The average yearly fee for an archaeology course is between $38,000 to $48,000. UK: University of Cambridge, University of Oxford, and York University. The average yearly fee for an archaeology course is between £22,000 to £31,000. Canada: University of Toronto, the University of British Columbia, and University of Calgary. The average yearly fee for archaeology courses is approximately $35,000 to $54,000 Canadian dollars. Australia: the University of Sydney, Monash University, and Australian National University. The average yearly fee for an archaeology course is between $31,000 to $43,000 Australian dollars. Successful graduates of the course interested in higher studies within the discipline have the choice of pursuing MA in the subject. During their masters, they can choose any specializations like Masters in Archaeology and Heritage Management, Masters of Arts in Ancient Indian History, Culture and Archaeology, Masters in Archaeology, and Masters of Arts in Ancient History and Archaeology, and various other degrees. Other than degree courses, the students also have option for advanced level diploma in the field. For example, the Institute of Archaeology under aegis of Archaeological Survey of India, New Delhi, conducts a 2-year postgraduate diploma in archaeology. Mahatma Gandhi University, Kottayam offers a 3-year advanced level diploma program in archaeology and museology. People wishing to step into research field to have a career in education sector and work as professor, lecturer may choose MPhil or PhD courses in the subject. A PhD provides better opportunity and better pay. It opens up avenues in the area of research, academic and higher level positions in the Archaeological Survey of India. Now, let's talk about some of the top skills one needs to have to become a successful archaeologist. Excellent research skill, a good knowledge of and interest in history, the ability to work methodically, planning, project management skills, the ability to analyze artifacts and information, a flexible approach, photography skills, strength and endurance as a lot of physical craft required throughout excavations, the ability to use survey equipments, knowledge of conservation, draftsman skill, the ability to problem solve, the ability to work as a part of a team when taking part in excavations and independently in laboratories or at a desk. Patience and perseverance, the ability to work to deadlines, good communication skills, both written and verbal. Successful archaeology graduates have a plethora of job opportunities. As an archaeologist who can work in a private or government sectors, different kind of archaeologists that a student can opt for after graduation or post-graduation are landscape archaeologists, search for traces of ancient sites, archaeological surveyors, plan and record earthworks, building and excavated sites, field technicians do the hard work of excavation and extraction of relics, archaeological photographers, they take photos of the location before, during and after the excavation of the individual relics, archaeological conservators who preserve the artifacts for future generations, find specialists, date, analyze, identify and interpret artifacts, archaeological illustrators, they complete drawings of objects, work on publication plans and typeset archaeological books and publication. Environmental scientists study and reconstruct the relationship between past societies and the environments they lived in. They work to identify the diet, health and living conditions of these societies. Human bones expert identify and interpret human skeletal remains. Find curators. They organize the long-term storage and aftercare of artifacts. Some of the highest paid job profile in the field of archaeology are Deputy Superintending Archaeologist, Teaching, Lecturer or Professor, Museum Conservator, Restorer, Site Excavation and Preservation. Some of the top recruiters of archaeologists are Archaeological Survey of India ASI, National Heritage Agencies, Indian Council of Historical Research ICHR, government and private museums and cultural galleries, universities and colleges, national museums, etc. Some of the famous findings around the world in the field of archaeology are Pompeii, Italy, Machu Picchu, Peru, Nalanda University, India, Jamestown, Virovokomoko, USA, the mummified Nodosser, Alberta, Canada, Hadrian's Wall Quarry, Cumbria, UK, Terracotta Army, China, King Tut's Tomb, Egypt. That's all for this section deep dive into culture and archaeology. For in-depth information about admission process, deadlines, career prospects, pros and cons of the career, please refer to the reading material. See you soon in the next session.